I'm Rethabile Selebogo. I am a final year. I start my final year, fifth year law student at the University of Botswana. I think I am very passionate about the cause. Sorry, I have a lot of friends who are a part of the community, and I think I've gotten to experience firsthand the struggles that they go through in terms of being seen and discrimination and the likes. So it's really beautiful to be a part of what I like to think is the first steps of change towards our legislature being more accommodating to people in the LGBTQI community. So yeah, that's really why I was a part of it. I think same reasons. I think I absolutely love helping people more than anything. I tend to become emotionally attached as well to a lot of our clients, and it's amazing cause, I feel. So I think that definitely motivated me. I have a couple of inherited cases, mostly gender marker cases, but I also have the ones that are closer to my heart, rather the discrimination ones. Mostly because the discrimination cases, I get to go to the industrial court where I can represent my clients, or I can stand before a judge. And like with the gender marker at the High Court, we cannot stand before. We need counsel, admitted attorneys. So yeah, those are my main cases. A lot of the discrimination cases deals with bosses finding out that their employees are part of the LGBTQI community, and then either treating them differently in the workplace or to the extent of even firing them from work. A lot of it is, unfortunately, we don't have legislature in place that directly speaks to that, but we do have anti-discrimination laws that speak to gender. So what I have done with my cases, I use that to my benefit. I try and shy away from the gender definition and just say, but this case law says we shouldn't judge based off of gender. So it means this is a human being and they're being treated differently for whatever reasons. We would like to assume it's because of their sexuality or because of their gender, and then it works in our favor. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then the gender marker cases, just your general gender marker, people want to identify in different ways. And as a conservative state, we're really struggling to adapt and acknowledge. I think social media wise, a lot of our surveys, your online questionnaires and stuff have been more accommodating, and I usually try and bring that up, that okay, but slowly we're getting there. Why can't legally now allow people to change their official documentation and have them put whatever they choose? If on my KYC for my SIM card I can say I choose not to, or I can say non-binary, then why can't I have that on my ID? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that's majority. That's really the weight of it. Been so useful. I think more than anything, the connections. So like through our seminars and the moot, especially the moot, we got to meet Justice Mulele, amazing lady. We get to interact. You also get to hear the opinion of actual professionals, if I can put it that way, in the legal space. And I think as a student, it gives you a realistic approach as to where we are as a nation. I think in terms of achieving the goals we want to achieve, how practical it is, and what actual steps we can take, especially with somebody who is within the system, to tell you that, okay, you want this to happen, but you may not directly be able to go this route. You will have to take these steps first. So I think a lot of guidance, a lot of connections. I can confidently say that now, because of the seminars and the moods, especially being a part of the organizing committee, I have people in my phone that I can text and say, hi, I have this going on with one of my files. I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. So I'm very grateful for that. I think a lot outside of the legal realm of people having legal representation, I think a lot of people feel seen. So we get a lot of, unfortunately, we can't have everybody, not everybody has the means to come to Gaborone to get assistance. But we do have people who reach out through like our social media sites, who say, I have this problem, and it's really helped in terms of feeling seen and feeling like they have somebody to talk to. I know I always say to the people that I work with, I'm always like, outside of being a lawyer, I'm definitely a therapist more than anything, because I did say I tend to take these personally sometimes, but also, it's I think it's great for them to have somebody they can call and say, we're dealing with this case, I'm being discriminated, but then I'm like, okay, you have to keep it together, so call me, we can talk about it. So I think it's really helped them feel seen and feel like something's actually being done and them seeing the results. Yeah. I think I would like to see a bit more outside of the general changes, like acknowledging and accepting, your marriage, etc. I would like to see actual like timeliness, if I can put it that way. I think one thing our system is good at doing is they'll say, yeah, we hear you, and then we'll play the waiting game. Like they'll drag the process. So 2 years ago, the gender marker cases seemed to be at a go. Like it was positive response from the government, from our system, like, okay, we're getting there. And then they switched really quickly, and now they're dragging it. They don't give precise reasons. I would absolutely love to see just timeliness. Let them be a bit more effective with time, give good reasoning. Don't drag it so long, because the more they're dragging it, the more people are suffering. It's now it's a waiting game. And it's also not nice to tell clients like, oh yeah, no, they're giving us a court date for 2 years from now, because that's when the judge can see you, when in reality it could be 2 months. Yeah. I think insightful is definitely the word. I think you can sympathize as much as possible from the outside, in general, just being like, oh, shame, yeah, I understand, that must be frustrating. But once you get to hear it firsthand and you're sitting across the table from somebody and they're telling you what they experience, it's so insightful. It's overwhelming sometimes. It's heartbreaking for others' cases, but it's been really insightful. You learn to be a bit more sensitive. You're a bit more sympathetic and understanding, a lot more than you thought you were before. Mm-hmm. I actually think, we're doing such really good work at the clinic. I'm really proud of us. We're a small team, but we fight. One thing about us, we fight. I think we're only going to get bigger and better. Our outreach is so great right now. The response we're getting is so good. There's so many people who want to be involved now. I think compared to the start, that's absolutely great. So I'm really proud of us, the team.